lunchtime. One of my friends just recently bought a house, so this weekend she invited me to go pay her a visit. So I kept thinking what I could be buying for her. It's their first house, and I was thinking maybe I can make her a basket. So with that, I thought at lunchtime I could just pick up like a couple of things here, and on my way back home there's a grocery store that I really like, and I could stop by and get her some food items to complete the basket. I felt like I got lucky. I hit the store during the Easter time, so they have Easter baskets, and I bought one because usually it's so hard to find baskets. I feel like the stores don't typically have that many options. So yeah, I feel pretty happy that I was able to do that. Look what I got. I got Nerds belts, like the rope ones. I love these, and I don't typically find them in the store, so I was excited when I saw one. I love it. And I also got myself a kombucha. So I'm going to be enjoying my afternoon, working on my task, drinking my kombucha. And I bought some vegetables from home, so I think I'm going to make myself a hummus board with some veggies. This is great. I love this so much. I hope whatever you're doing today is going super well for you, and I will check back with you after work. We're gonna go and make the rest of our basket, get all ready for the weekend. It's finally the end of the day, and I'm having some headache because anyways, but she was so rude in her email that I was like, wow, so unprofessional. You don't need to be this way. It really is unnecessary, and makes me wonder, like, what kind of like mentality do you need to be in that you would be having this much level of anger and frustration? It looked like somebody who's like gone through things and it's like bursting out, and it's not very pleasant. I mean, it was just like one thing that I forgot to check for, but like yeah, it's very unpleasant to be on this other side of it, and just like, you know, I try not to take anything personally at work. Like, these people are responsible for other things, so she's like, want to get this report done and want to look like excellent in front of it. She doesn't want to check and see any mistakes. It's like with everything that we do, it's like zero tolerance for any mistakes. I don't know if the type of jobs that you do is the same way. After a while, it gets so tiring because sometimes people forget, sometimes mistakes can happen, and you know, like, it's part of life to be flexible. And you know, when you're establishing such zero tolerance for everything, I don't know. I mean, the thing is, my position is completely replaceable. Like, who are we? Like, tomorrow they can find someone better than me, like, no doubt. And So what are you gonna do? You just have to put your head down, apologize, and just move forward. Anyways, I wanted to share that. So just so if you're going through a rough time, you've experienced working with a rude, disrespectful boss, to know that you're not alone. And I try to be very fluid, so when I see something negative that comes in, I just let it go through me and out, and it won't stick in, especially at work. Like, you know, I know these people don't care about me to want to take any of this notes by any means personal. You're just a machine and we'll be replaced by AI one day. So meanwhile, we're just using the opportunity to just pay our bills. I don't know what we're gonna do once the AI hits. Maybe I'll have a flower farm somewhere and I'll be baking sourdough bread and making my own butter and yogurt from my farm animals. But right now I'm not able to do that, even though I would love to. So just have to put my head down for now and just keep on grinding. I don't know. Anyways, I have a headache. I'm gonna go pick up the dog. If I feel like it, I might stop by the store to complete the basket for my friends. Sometimes when things like this happens, like because I have like anxiety, so like nothing else matters, I start like fixated on the problem and I start worrying about it, but I seriously don't want to. Like, I've gone to a place that I don't care anymore. Just don't want to give her the power to ruin my day, even though she always gives me a headache because of just the sheer shock that someone can be this rude. Anyways, thank you for listening to me venting. I'm sorry if it was negative, but I want to show you my whole days as they go by. I think that's what the realistic life looks like. So I think of these like a video call that I would have like with the sincere friends, you know, just catching up on life. And I want to be as true as it is possible because there's no other reason not to be. If I want to do this consistently for a long time, I don't want to create a persona that I have to work to create, you know? There's no reason not to be real. And sometimes you have bad days. Okay, let's go pick up the dog. I came home to my mom's house and let me show you what she made. An instant cooker. So this is called toss kebab. So it's just layered. The bottom layer you have meat, and then over it it's carrots, and she put a layer of tomatoes and then potatoes. This is something super quick that you can totally make an instant cooker. So you just line up everything with onion and turmeric and salt and pepper, and you can make yourself a quick meal. It's super delicious and healthy, and you can pack it for work if you need to. It's overall really healthy. It's one of the Iranian traditional food that's been around for ages, and most people eat it with bread if you need to, but it has potatoes, so it has carbs and veggies, but traditionally it's served with bread. This is my mom's dog, and poor thing just threw up. I'm sorry, are you okay? Poor dog. My mom asked to feed her if I could, and I was preparing the food so I could put it on her bowl, and all of a sudden she ran to the door, and she was like struggling. She's like, hey, open the door, and I did, and she threw up. I don't know when she ate last time, but now I'm worried. I don't want to feed her anything until she clears whatever it was in her system. Poor dog, I feel bad. Little doggies can't talk, can't tell you how they feel. Today we're all struggling, aren't we? Oh, baby. This one's get jealous quickly too. Roxy, you okay? I'm sorry it hurt. Your stomach was hurting. It turned out the basket is smaller than everything that I bought. I'm going to show you everything that I bought for her. But I have to rearrange this because this basket is smaller. So I got her popcorn, chocolate popcorn. And the theme for this is snacking and bath. Like a warm bath. And I bought 2 masks. So if her husband wants to join her, so she can also. So yeah, popcorn and chips, Himalayan chips. I bought this cheese biscuits, and I got her honey with the crackers, and a champagne to celebrate the new house. And I got her some bath stuff. So this is an incense holder. I think that's what it's called. You just put the cone as one of the cones, and it starts having the smoke come out. It goes with that. And I got her a bath bomb and bath salt. And I also got her 2 masks. So I thought it would be a nice little relaxing time. Now they're settling into their house. Drink champagne and have some snack. But let's find a way to put this together. Here we go. They're done. I'm actually very happy that I decided to do my shopping, go on with the plan that I already have, and not to let that situation today at work affect me after the work is done. So I'll deal with that during the work hours. We have a neighborhood group, and in it, the past 2 nights, they keep reporting that somebody, or like a couple kids, I guess, are breaking into people's cars. The cars are on the verge of getting stolen, or it got stolen, I think. And it has been consistent every single night. And when I shared that with Josh today, he started freaking out. And he's like, wait, no, this is consistently happening. What do we do? So after work, he has been on a hunt around the town to get locks for the cars. I believe that's for the wheels. I'm guessing. I'm not very technical. But like, he was just asking me, what are the things that we can do to help ourselves and our anxiety. And we were just discussing that. It made me realize what we can do in a situation like this, because you can't predict. And at night when you're sleeping, how would you be able to know what's happening outside of your window? And what can you do? The first thing that I told him that I would do is literally to not care. It is what it is. What are we gonna do? We're gonna lock our cars and do every precautions that we can. But if that happens, it happens. We have insurances. And it's just life. So as long as I am healthy and I can work, then I'll buy another car. What am I gonna do? Second thing that I was telling him we could do is to bring the costs and the risk for the potential thieves higher. What can we do is to like put locks in it that are so obvious. So when they're looking through the car, they're like, oh, this is going to be hard because I need to figure out how to remove this lock. And then if you install, for example, the sensors lights, you know, those projector lights that are turning on when people are like moving around your house. So like to bring in the cost of getting involved with your cars in your house would be higher, you know. So if they're coming in around, they see the lock, the projector turns on, and if we have a camera on top, so the cost that they can perceive would be associated with potentially making an action around our property would be higher, right, than it would be otherwise. So he felt better after that, and he just texted me that he got us 2 locks. So he's heading home. I don't know what those locks look like, but yep, this is what happened. You know, just like I said, my goal is not to get affected by anything. You know, like I want to be able to grieve and just process things, but not to make it like life-changing. This has been me intentionally working so hard on myself to just let go. Like anything about me physically, monetarily, anything that is impacted, I want to still survive, and I know like all the cells of my body want to survive, so we're just gonna flow with it. So whatever, you know, we'll find a way. I have a track history of shitty things happening and I survived, so oh well. That kind of an attitude, but at the same time like doing the best I can to make it difficult for anybody who wants to hurt me. So not to be easy target, but at the same time, just, you know, if it happens, it happens. So what? Like, my peace of mind is so valuable that nothing in the world worth impacting my peace. It is what it is. I know my talent and I know my skills, and I know I'm resilient and I will work hard. So if my car outside of the window will be gone by tomorrow, yeah, it's gonna suck, but I know that I can stand up on my own and work hard and, you know, buy another car. Or if I lose my job, my boss is acting out and treating me so badly, it's her loss losing me. I am actually a very, very great asset for her. Of course, I'm very replaceable for her. It doesn't matter. And, you know, I'll find another job. I have done it in the past. It will suck, but I've always ended up in a better positions anyways. So, whatever. So, I try to remind my little parts in my kitchen and letting them know that, you know, in our magical kitchen we can create love for us, and that's the only thing they need, and we have it. So everything else can come and go, and we're not impacted. And I try not to take things personally, like nobody's trying to do something to hurt me. So whatever they do is an impact of who they are, and they're trying to like heal themselves or do whatever they can to let go of. This is their personal struggle, because nobody in their right mind who is healthy minded would ever treat others the way that my manager would, or steal people's belonging. They must be having a very difficult time accepting their life, accepting who they are.